for the Magic Mirror podcast here. We're gonna build a deck live. Dimir. $250 budget. Dimir Stompy tokens. So my first thought, chat, was Crothus. Runa Stormkirk Crothus was my first thought. Because it makes tokens. It's Stompy, you know. You want to run big things. Scarab God is an idea. I just think Scarab God's a bit overplayed. And I also think that Runa's a little boring too. So here's my secondary thought. We run token copiers, right? So like something like Cackling Counterpart or whatever. And we use tokens. The thing about the Encore Morphic is, like, I don't think of Reanimator as Stompy. Am I an idiot? But, like, I was thinking, like, maybe we do go full clone. No. Because we need tokens still. It's Stompy tokens, which is, like, insane. Yeah, I think Reanimator is, like, Stompy adjacent. Like, Arumi could be doable. I don't know if I really like Arumi for the Stompy deck. It's just kind of, once again, like, just not my speed. Like, how popular is Runo? Because I also think Runo's pretty boring and spoon-fed. Okay, so Dimir's Stompy tokens. Here's the thought. I want big mana value things. How do we get big mana value things? Probably reanimating. $250 budget. I want Shadow of Mortality. Rite of Replication. I kind of just want big giant creatures. Theft is not Stompy in my mind. Is Commander, rather. Could run Atris. Dragonlord Siligar, steal your creature, make token copies of it. Is funny. I might be doing Silumgar, guys. That life equals mana value. If it's an instant or sorcery card, you may play that card without paying its mana cost. Let's do Hidetsugu and Kairi. And here's the thought process. Here's the thought process. We're going to be brainstorm, brain surge. Okay. No. I see the vision. Wait. I see the through line. So brainstorm, brain surge. I don't really like brainstone in this kind of deck, maybe. And maybe I'll change my mind because we can run spell seeker. Spellseeker can get Brainstorm, which makes this another Brainstorm. Micromancer also works that way, but I don't like Micromancer without Ephemerate. Jace Brainstorm? Jace, maybe. So, how much is Scroll Rack? Not a lot. I like Scroll Rack more, too, because you can muddle the mixture for it. So, we're going to be big Dimir Stompy, and we're going to make tokens of Hidetsugu and Kairi for more Brainstorms. And then when it dies, right, you make token copies of Hidetsugu and Kairi with Cackling Counterpart, Rite of Replication. Donatello from the Precon. I don't play with Universes Beyond cards. That would be very disingenuous, I think, to put it in this deck just because it's good. Because, like, I wouldn't build a deck with Donatello from the Precon because I don't like Donatello. Trust me. It could say if you have this card on top of your library and reveal it, you win the game. I would not put it in the deck. When it enters, tap up to 3 target creatures, put a stun counter of each of them. That one? One more tokens we created, put those tokens plus a mutagen instead. That one? No. I'm not adding it. Oh, damn. Mirror Box? I want them to die. The mutagen helps the Stompy. I think you are insane. I'm not adding it. I get to pay 1 mana for +1/+1 counters. Are you shitting me? That's the big plan. Like, I want to put Keen Duelist and Parker Luck in this deck. Parker Luck is the exception to the rule. Parker Luck I do run in one deck. Like, there's certain cards I do run. Oh, look, Keen Duelist is a wizard. Guess what we get to Wizard Cycle for? Step through. You're in Dimir, you need help for Stompy. No, I don't. Stop yelling. Perplex. Perplex can turn into Parker Luck. Let's do Necromancy, Animate Dead. I like these whenever I'm running Perplex or Reanimate. All right, now we're gonna have Miracles. Does that apply to you? No. Guys, suggest UB cards if you think they're okay, but I'm not going to add them unless, like, they're personally cards I would run. Like, I would run Parker Luck. I do run Parker Luck. It's just because the card effect's really cool. I'm not adding Donatello because it makes mutagens because I make token copies. Like, that's not... No. Silumgar. Dragon Lord Silumgar. Florian revealed. Mystical Tutor seems excellent. Yeah, Mystical. Buried Alive. Hullbreaker. Yeah, Hullbreaker's very good. Do you want non-companion Garuda? I don't know. Token. Copy. We can run Saw in half. Saw in half means we can run our Archaeomancer now. I like coiling. Hmm. A little slow. I like reflection room. Classical mimic. That doesn't make a token though. I want to make tokens. Create a token, and it also lets me discard a card. Holy shit, quasi duplicate based. I also like the instant or sorcerer one. Yeah, create a token that's a copy of it. I like these a lot because I can free cast them off the top of my library. Oh, Stolen Identity is literally perfect for this deck. Because we can just legend rule the token copy every single time. 3 steps ahead, lets me discard, and also makes token copies. And then it's also tutorable with Micromancer, or not Micromancer, but you know what I mean, with our Spellseeker. Okay, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Clone Legion target yourself is fun. I think we're going to have trouble getting to the high of mana value. Although we could free cast it with Hidetsugu and Kairi. But then we wouldn't have it in play. Yeah, let's add Clone Legion. Why not? Clone Legion. Okay, so I want to add more giant objects that Parker, Luck, and friends can kill my opponents with. So I think the way we're going to do that is just by, yeah, like Archon of Cruelty, Frantic Search. Just more discard outlets. Bitter Triumph. So you want big instance to sorceries instead? No. They're both fine. They're going to deal the damage no matter what. Since you can free cast those, like, no, yeah, like we could run Seagate. But I think you're failing to understand that this is a deck building challenge and not like a logical deck building thing. Like, it's good to have these big instants or sorceries, but we need the Stompy. We need the Stompy. Rexiel. I don't like Rexiel that much. Counterpoint. Hullbreaker. Hullbreaker. We don't have anything that returns from graveyard except for like the couple reanimates we have. I do have Hullbreaker already. Born Egotist is dog shit. It's so bad. No. I'm going to refer to my reanimator deck. We could run Villas or Valgavoth. And then reanimate. Yeah, reanimate Entomb is probably worthwhile. Reanimate Entomb. And then Villas. Phyrexian Delver. Grim Servant. Our curve's probably insane. Oh my god, look at this shit. Scholar of Lost Trove. I kind of like that idea. I'm not going to run Arden. I wouldn't put Arden. I wouldn't play it. I do like Profane Transfusion, and it is a Stompy card. I like that the Brainstorms double up as giant mana cheaters and also double up as ways to set up these miracles that reanimate. I think those are very fun. Sphinx, I'm not gonna run Sphinx to the second sun, I'm sorry. Octavia, no, I'm not a big fan. I would rather run like Flare of Denial. And the reanimate also works with Hidetsugi and Kairi because you can just reanimate them. Okay, we have something cooking here. So I'm going to run Flare of Denial and Flare of Malice. Lively Dirge. I do like Pointed Discussion, but we're in blue now, so we have better looting. Pure best the Sea God? Huh? No. How are we ramping? What do we need a ramp for? Aether Barrier. Like, I think 3 mana rocks would be good, but I wouldn't add like a bunch of like 2 drops or anything. Because like we don't have like a lot of 4. And I'd rather play like Keen Duelist on 2. Like that's my best turn 2 play. Like I think it's just a mix of 2 and 3 would be okay. I don't like Cauldron. It's a little funky in the Reanimator deck. Because I want if I kill Hidetsugu and Kairi goes on the bottom of my library or the command zone, I can't choose to put in my graveyard for the reanimates. Not a big fan. Not a big idea. Not a good idea, I think. I think we can run Arcade and Signet. Talisman of Dominance. Ancient Stone Idol. Gohar. I'd rather run Malcolm. Malcolm's just better. We have $50 more worth of additions, but that's fine because we can kind of just cheap out the mana base a little bit. I do like Kiora. Kiora's a good suggestion. And it's a wizard. Or no, it's a noble. Bummer. Rise of the Dark Realms, nah. Sire. Sire's pretty decent. Probably just more ramp. Mana Valley 3, O-Tag ramp. Living Death. Not a big fan. Is O-Tag ramp not real? Oh, it is real. Do they run Black Market Connections? I think like Worn Power Stone. Honestly, Commander Sphere would not be the worst thing. This actually works because it's a dragon, our commander, and we're making token copies of it. Okay, yeah, Dragon Stash is really cute. Honor Worn Shaku, Relic of Legends. Okay, we're cooking. Because every time we clone our commander or something, we get another mana. Misleading Signpost is way too cute. It's fine. I think the Dragon Orb for blue sucks, right? It doesn't give hexproof or anything. Yeah, you just scry 2. Dog shit. I'm not vibing with this song. Probably like Worn Power Stone's the last one I'd kind of be interested in. The fact that I want Worn Power Stone in the deck should really tell you about Soul Ring. Burnish Shard. I'm not putting Burnish Shard in a deck. I'm so sorry. Is MDFC type land? We basically want to run just like all of these because they increase the mana value of your deck for Parker Luck and Keen Duelist. So you kind of just want to run all the good ones. Even if they have like remote niche utility. I would not run soft consumption. Okay. So we are a little over budget right now, but if we just sort by price, we can just cut things. Like Seagate's going to be like a major part of that. I'm probably just going to cut Seagate. It's good. It's good. It's just also like I'd rather have $30 more to work with the mana base. Type land ID equals 2 sort USD. This is like the secret tech to like making a good mana base for your deck, by the way. I imagine we're going to be a little basic heavy. We're over budget. Can sort by price. Spellseeker needs to stay. Hullbreaker's fine. We don't really need it that bad. I don't think we need Mystical Tutor either. Probably Malakir Sync out. We just have blue for counter spells. We don't need to be doing all that. We can maybe take out Gloom Lake Verge. It is just pricey. And then you can do Island. No, I like $10 for Watery Grave. It's pretty worthwhile. Then you can go add more like 10, add more 10. Go remove 1. I think we are mostly blue. Like a smaller black splash. So 10-8. We have Lorien. We're at 39 lands now. Command Tower. Okay. So we have 8 more additions. Let's try to get away with Seagate. I think Seagate Restoration is like actually pretty good. But then from there, we need to figure out $15 more worth of additions. Aqueduct, no, leave the lands alone. Lands are fine now. I'm gonna the filter lands a little. Winter Night, yeah, I like Winter Night stories. Okay, this is where I'm like, okay, Brainstone can probably make the cut. Although we have just Brainstone in the command zone, so I don't know if I'm particularly a fan of that. I think I'd rather add like a desert. The Sack Desert. Lazatep Quarry. Took me a second. Ancient Stone Idol is 50 cents. I'm not adding Ancient Stone Idol to any deck ever. All right, let's add Stubborn Denial. Demonic Consultation. Not that one. Sorry, Demonic. Whatever the demonic name is. Demonic Council from Duskborn. Because that allows us to tutor Villas. Do we have another demon? Okay, maybe another demon's in order. Type demon sort MB. We could do top deck manipulation with the Death Touch demon. Varragoth. And then just go explosive high mana value demon for the other one. We go Valgavoth. Delve cards? Yeah. I like that idea. Do Treasure Cruise. We can fix the budget in just a second. Treasure Cruise. Dig Through Time. Diabolic Tutor. Let's go Bone Shards. Fair Archaeomancer. Yeah, it's in. No, the Archaeomancer's off theme. I don't want to add it to the deck. It's right there. Perfect price. Okay, maybe it is Watery Grave's time to die. It just sucks because it is actually worth that much money. Like, it's actually that good. Could maybe cut Necromancy. Yeah, it has to be Watery Grave. Bummer. ID equals 2, type land, sort USD. It said Port of Carfell. That's fun. All right, there we go. Under 150 bucks. Zamir token Stompy. Let's give it some play tests, see how we feel. I would keep this. So next turn, Island 1/2, step through. Let's get Spell Seeker. We could get also Keen Duelist. I think Spell Seeker's better because it gets us reanimates. Reanimate. So here we go. 1/2, Bitter Triumph, discarding Dragonlord Silumgar. Black, reanimate Dragonlord Silumgar. Steal your creature. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Discard a creature card. Board of Carfell tapped. Next turn. Island. 1, 2, 3. Dragon's Horde. Pass. Then you go 1, 2, 3. Brain Surge. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go Seagate, Archaeomancer on top. Next turn. Clearwater Pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hidetsugu and Kairi. You draw 3. 1, 2, 3. You put Season of Weaving Seagate on top. You then go 1, 2, 3. Saw in half Hidetsugu and Kairi. We have a death trigger, but then we also have 2 ETB creatures. We can stack them in any order, right? Because they all happen at the same time. Especially since this is also dying to Legend Rule. So we have let's figure out the stack here. So these are our triggers. The ones upside down are the death triggers. So we have 2 death triggers here. And we have 2 ETB triggers. I think the death trigger that happens here is always first, right? because you destroy a creature, and then if it dies that way, like, are we unable to stack that one, but we're able to stack these 3? Because legend rule? Because if so, I just like, you always want the death triggers to go last, don't you? Or well, we know we want the top card anyway. So draw, we have the death trigger. No, I don't want the, I stacked this wrong. Season of Weaving first is what I wanted. Choose an artifact creature you control. Create a token that's a copy of it. And then you can draw 2 cards. Oh, we have a legend rule. We have a new death trigger. And we have a new brainstorm trigger. So now we're going to brainstorm. Let's just brainstorm once. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Put Self-Reflection and Relic of Legends back on top. Then Death Trigger. Cast Self-Reflection. And we're able to stack these however we want because it's legend rule. So now we draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Put Relic and Treasure Cruise on top. Death Trigger. Treasure Cruise. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then we get to go brainstorm again. 1, 2, 3. Top. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Top. And then we go Stolen Identity. And then we're going to go Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. Put Quasi-Duplicate and Swamp back on top. Oh, Quasi-Duplicate. Like, I know this seems like non-deterministic combo-y, but here's how it ends. We go, like, we've only killed 1 player here. We have a billion counters on this thing. Okay, we get to draw 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Next turn. We've killed the most threatening player. We now get to do, like, insane shit with, like, Entomb and Reanimates and stuff. Like, we're doing stompy stuff after all that. Discard to hand size. Someone doesn't read what Seagate Restoration. You were the one who recommended this card, Royster! You were the one who recommended we added Seagate Restoration. You don't even know what it does. Anyway, I think this is good to go. Because, like, we're profane transfusioning. We're moving shit around. And then we have giant creatures and reanimates and stuff. Like, it's probably going to work out fine. So, it has the stompy aspect insofar in as there is this aspect of reanimation throughout the deck. That's plan 1. And then it overlaps nicely with the Hidetsugu and Kairi plan of tokens. It's the tokens and the stompy are separate plans, but they're both here. Because we can do Valgavoth on turn 2, or we can do the tokens part of the plan. Like, it has both. It doesn't need to be a token stompy deck. It's a stompy token deck. You know what I mean? Like, there's a long pause in between. Plus, like, once I take a billion damage from my own spells, I can just go. Here's my 39/39. I don't know. It feels pretty good. Let's play test it again. Maybe we'll see the more stompy half this time. Right now, I'm just not seeing black mana. Here, actually, I need to add Mortuary Mire, by the way. Mortuary Mire is very good. Let you just go, bink, put a creature card from your graveyard on top. So you can put your Shadow of Mortality 15 drop up there. Or Valgavoth, or etc. I guess this is also just hitting on nothing, getting counter remove. I have counter spells myself. Stubborn Denial, 3 steps ahead. Muddle the mixture. Like, I counter your Flare of Denial. I counter your counterspell. Judy bites. Oh, I guess your deck just dies to removal. Think. Think with your brain. You can do it. What about just actual counterspell? No. None of these are that good. These are all better than actual counterspell first. I would add actual counterspell first if I thought it was better than any of these in this deck. Not even in terms of power, in terms of synergy and everything. Ah. Play Island. Play River of Tears. Scroll Rack. Sunken Hollow. I think let's spin for a ramp spell here. Sure. We'll stack it like this. That was 6 cards. 1, 2. Oh wait, whoops. You have to do it in the other order. So we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. This could be a lot worse of a card if you had to do it the other way. 1, 2. Talisman. I would really like a discard outlet, though. We can do it next turn with Spellseeker. Okay, next turn. Island, 1, 2, 3. Spellseeker. Get Bone Shards. Black Bone Shards. Discarding Valgavoth. Tap 1. Exile this face down. And this face down. Draw 2. Put this and this on top. Oh my god, guys, it's a miracle. How did that happen? Entreat the Dead. Valgavoth's back in play. Lazotep. Pass. Blue Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. I kind of don't want to draw these. Blue, blue, 1, Muddle. Animate Dead. So now we have a single piece of rebuy Valgavoth if destroyed. Next turn. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit it Sugun Kairi. We don't have a, oh, we do have a sack outlet. So we're going to brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. Put Clone Legion and Step Through on top, or vice versa. Step Through Clone Legion on top. And then you sack Hitotsugu and Kairi. Clone Legion. Cast Clone Legion for free. No, because we want Step Through. So this should actually be Swamp instead. So we have Token Spellseeker. Clone Legioned ourselves. View Library. We get probably just like Stubborn Denial. Demonic Council would be okay. Nah, let's just get Stubborn Denial for Valgavoth. And we're leaving that in our graveyard. So next turn, we cycle Step Through, we get our Chaomancer. Okay, and then here's the vibe. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Archaeomancer, retrieve Clone Legion. Black 1, animate Dead. Animate Dead animates Hitotsugu and Kairi. We then activate Scroll Rack. We put Clone Legion on top and draw a new card. We then sack Hitotsugu and Kairi. Oh wait, we get a brainstorm on ETB. We don't even have to activate Scroll Rack. So draw 3 first, and then put this on top, and then we get to Clone Legion ourselves. And so instead of Lazotep quarrying them, we should be sawing in half Hitotsugu and Kairi. So then we're gonna do that multiple times, and then we Clone Legion ourselves. Archaeomancer copy. 2 Spellseekers, a new Hitotsugu and Kairi, This is infinite, isn't it? We make an infinitely big board of Hidetsugu and Kairis and Archaeomancers. I wasn't even expecting that. Well, there we go. You win without combat. The Hidetsugus die to the... Yeah, when did I say otherwise? They're just Archaeomancers. Yeah. Can you point to where I have falsely duplicated my board? And I don't know how we're not winning without combat here. You don't play every big spell over and over again. You're only ever triggering Hidetsugu and Kairi once. Each loop. We don't have infinite mana. The drain on Hidetsugu's death, right? Yes, you are correct, actually. Ding, ding, ding. This drains. I forgot. Yeah, I can tell you're a peanut roaster. Every time you type in chat, it makes me so mad. Oh, you forgot this trigger that doesn't matter. Like, who cares? I'm the least chalant person of all time. Or I'm the least nonchalant person. I'm very chalant, is the correct thing to say. Yeah. I mean, I think this is as good as I'm going to get it. Is this sort of vibe. I think maybe like a violin tumor would be pretty apt. No, Ancient Cellar Spawn would work, wouldn't it? I'm going to put Ancient Cellar Spawn in. So we need to find 2 cuts. I like the Ancient Cellar Spawn idea. It also gives Delirium for Demonic Council. Yeah, maybe Violent Tumor's too cute. And then maybe just Flare Malice out. Like, the Flare of Denial's better. We're 40 cents over budget. I'm sure the Magic Mirrors boys don't care about 40 cents over budget. Yeah, I think it's good to go. Make something a basic, like I could, but like also just, I don't really care. We're not ignoring land costs. Like, this land zone is expensive. And that's something we have to respect. Anyway, I think this is good to go, though. I could set everything to lowest cost treatments, you're right. Like, this is like the most expensive treatments. Not the most, but you know what I mean. Are you going to be playing this with the Magic Mirror? No. This is just like a playtesting, like, deck building, like, challenge thing. My build was $250 budget, Demir Stompy tokens. And I think we succeeded in doing that.